Their lights fell down. Huh. The porch screens are collapsing. Some kid got their wish, folks. This is December 25th, Christmas. Kid must have asked Santa Claus for a white Christmas. It's been like this since about 3 o'clock this morning. It's non-stop been coming down. You see, this is what a reason why I clean up the gutters, folks. The fact that my neighbors on this end and my neighbors on that end of the block never clean their gutters. Here I am. Now imagine I have to come out and stretch out over that. I got a good chance of slipping and falling in that. And about once a year I do. Not gonna lie, folks, it sucks. All because people are too fucking lazy to clean their own goddamn gutters. Which, believe it or not, is required by law to fucking do. Yet no one ever does. And now I have to suffer. Oh, that's fucking liberals for you, folks. That's liberals. They bitch about everybody else, but they never do it for themselves. You see right there, that big pile of leaves right there? Look at all that, what's bound up behind it. All the way up until you get to their mailbox right there. So all this water is backed up because those people in that house are too fucking lazy just to clean out the fucking gutters. So everybody else has to suffer if they have to come out and get in their damn car. This is the fucking problem with Democrats. They're so fucking lazy, but yet want everybody else to be held accountable for their laziness. See how it's all nice, pristine? Well, except for my footprints. I guarantee you, by the end of the day, you'll see, like, my footprints up to the corner of the fence, and then from there, you'll start seeing little cat and dog prints through the yard, over to the corner there, and then off into the back of neighbor's backyard. Wow. People are actually traveling on Christmas in this wonderful pain in the ass crap. So where the hell's the global warming at? I mean, seriously. They bitch moan going, oh, global warming, global warming. But yet, every fucking year, boom, snow. Yeah, global warming my ass. You don't get global warming when you have winter. Of course, then they'll turn around and say, oh, that's climate change. Yeah, it changes every fucking 3 months. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Yep. That's not global warming. That's fucking weather pattern. Fucking morons. But you see how nice and fluffy it looks? By the end of the day, it ain't gonna look fluffy. It's gonna look like everyone just walked around in it. Oddly enough, it's not people walking in it. It's fucking animals. Squirrels, rabbits, cats. I had my small snowblower out moments ago, and I don't know what the hell is going on with it, but it just seemed like it didn't want to run. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll figure it out. I do have the bigger snowblower. I don't think it's time for the bigger snowblower, though. You see, it's only, I'd say about a half-inch deep, actually. Most of this is actually sticking because there's ice underneath. We had gotten, we had gotten a bunch of rain before this all day yesterday, so that's where all this water's coming from. And it's still not really I get you a $150 fine, you don't stop clear off that window. But the ground is cold, to hold the snow, but I don't think it's cold enough to keep the snow. As you see, we're already down to about a half-inch, so I think if we have more snow equivalent to this in the next couple of weeks or so, I think it will be cold enough then. But right now, I'm not seeing it cold enough to actually stick to the ground. I know it looks like we've gotten more snow over here, but you got to understand, this is actually sitting on top of the grass, which in my last mow, I left it at about 3 inches. So this looks like there's 3-4 inches here when there's not actually that. The grass is actually frozen with the ice on it from the rain. So it's at about, say, 2.5-3 inches. And then the snow's piled on top of that with another half-inch, so it looks like it's actually deep. People always take their measuring tape and go out in the yard and measure the snow. You can't do that. You got to do it on the pavement because the grass is kind of deceiving when it's frozen in place. So, just same thing up on the roof. Most of this is starting to sag downward, and you see up the top there, it's thinner than it is down at the bottom. Okay, down at the bottom looks like we got about 6 inches. When in reality, you look at the top, it's so thin I can see the shingles underneath. Okay, so you got to do it pretty much on a flat surface or on a hard surface, whether it's a paver brick or cement or asphalt, because that'll give you more of a accurate reading. There's footprints there already. Where the hell did those come from? I didn't see anything. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it just stops right there. The animal still in the... No, it literally just stops right there. This is literally why I don't like keeping my lights up until springtime like most people. I usually take them down the first sunny day that we get after New Year's. Once New Year's is over, it's done. Take them all down, you know. This is gonna suck. If all this stuff stays until after New Year's, yeah, it's gonna suck, bro. It's gonna suck. Alright, well, there's my catch-up video to let you all know what's going on Christmas. As you see, all the whiteout. It's a pretty light snow. It's not like the wet, heavy stuff. I shoveled my back steps, and it's actually pretty light. It's not the lightest snow, but it's light enough to where it wouldn't like break your back if you're gonna shovel everything, you know. But you see the tracks though, right there. It's all kind of wet, sloppy, kind of mushy or slushy. That should be a clue that this isn't going to stick around that long. The ground's almost cold enough for it, but wow, they didn't waste no time. Jeez. Gotta go out and make that money snow plowing. You really don't need a snow plow right now. Really not that damn deep. But you see though, like I said, the ground is cold, but it's not cold enough. I think the next snowfall will be the one that actually keeps the snow for a while. It's funny how just last week, matter of fact last Friday, the weather people were saying, oh, we're only going to get maybe a dusting of snow. More than likely it's going to be all rain. And yeah, and yet here we are, still snowing. Do they ever pay attention in college when they go to become a meteorologist? I don't think a meteorologist has ever been right on anything they've ever predicted. I mean, they are really stupid people. They said that this would be over by Christmas morning. Then Saturday said, whoa, maybe Christmas night, early Tuesday morning. Then yesterday, all day yesterday, it's going to go all the way until Wednesday. So, evidently this is going to be a Wednesday thing. 2.5, 3 days. If it does go all the way that long, then this would be, it'd be alright to break out the big snowblower then. You see under my neighbor's truck how wet it is. He has not moved his truck since Saturday actually. So you see it's all wet. That tells you right there that the snow is actually melting, just not melting as fast as it could be. And then you see along the gutters, all the rainwater that's all built up here because no one wants to clean their fucking gutters out. Well, that's all slush that hasn't froze over. all night I've been watching the temperature, and it hasn't gotten down to freezing. It was, I think the lowest temp that I got was about 33 degrees. So it was right at the edge of freezing. That's why you get slush. But it hasn't actually gotten below 32. And that's actually, I think that's what temperature is now, is 33, which is just cold enough to allow the rain that's falling to turn into snow. And then, boom, we have snow. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna get some salt, throw down here, so I don't have to fucking snow blow or shovel the sidewalk again. I get the really deep Arctic freezing cold salt. That way it works even in the coldest temperature. So, well, you guys saw in the video I had from Menards, $10 for a 50-pound bag of beast salt. Yeah, that salt actually really works great, folks. If you've never tried it, go out to Menards and get it. You saw the name of it. It works awesome, so I'll get some and show you how badass it is. Now, wow, it's gonna be kind of fairly decent, warm-ish temp right now. Tonight it won't be. It's gonna, it's gonna cool off at night and be even worse. And that's when you're gonna want the salt the most, is towards the evening hours. You see how it's slushy? I like to throw a little bit down right here because of my mailbox. If I have to kind of step out there, and number two, when the mailman comes up, a lot of times he'll have to step out of his vehicle, especially if he's delivering a package to my door. So I always throw a little bit down there, and for the mailman not to slip and fall. Good enough. You see, it's already working. It's really not that cold. I mean, it's cold out. It's 30 degrees. But it's not as cold as you would think it would be. Doesn't feel cold enough to form snowflakes, to be honest with you. But it is. Someone the other day saw the steam come out of my house, the corner of my house the other day. That is not a fire. I repeat, not a fire. Believe it or not, that is my furnace. My neighbor has one as well, just like mine. That's just the exhaust of my furnace, so. Alright, folks, there she goes. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And you see, it's already melting down the snow.